probably a part of my calendar that I enjoy doing every year when I'm here. It's nice to meet new people, hear different types of bands that I don't know about. So it's nice to be here. You get to experience other types of music, especially like Latino bands and what have you, world beat bands. So it's nice. It's nice. Doing a dance with Cutty Rankin, and then doing the dub station with Michael Shamar. So the black dub in the dub city. Black dub started with the idea I thought of that would be a way to like a genre of music. So we have like UK dub and stuff like that. We have black dub for us Jamaicans. So I thought black dub would be kind of different from UK dub, even though UK dub have like big heavy bass line. So for this be like I think more musical. More musical, so to speak. So it'd be a cross between Studio One, early 80s recordings and what have you. It'd be a type of vibe. Also, that was a plan at first, and then I realized that it could probably be bigger than that. So the idea is now to incorporate all type of art forms in Jamaica. I mean, like artwork, videotaping, fashion. So it could be like a black dub media group, not even media group, but art group, so to speak. That we can incorporate all sorts of Jamaican art forms. That's the biggest. I think it's a big picture that I have for it. So it basically it's like especially like for the youth, for the kids them to be able. Because most kids don't really get a chance to get a like there's not much able to promote their stuff. So the little experience that I have on the road, I can probably bring that to the kids and stuff. Right. I mean, like that's the whole idea. Still, it's to promote art in Jamaica for the kids. I mean, I could have went the easy way, record, but let me promote some kids. Let me spend some money upon some kids. So right now we have Samurai, Leon Trey, Raquel Jones, Jan 9, was the first, C Sharp, Regin Fire. So the list is growing, but it's going to be a lot more unknown. I like the unknown. I mean, you can't take the headache. I prefer the unknown. They usually come to me. It's like just send them come, Yeah, just send them come. Like I mean, like the most unusual people. It's so strange. Like it's like the way I meet artists nowadays is so strange. I made a track a long time ago. I'm always making tracks. So black dub is also live instruments. We don't use computerized instruments. Everything is real instruments. And it's our next law about black dub. Is everything must be real. So Richard Anderson has always bugged me and said, Richard Anderson is his manager, and she used to manage Garnet back in the day. So she said, well, I've got this artist, you have to record it, Like, yeah, whatever. I just finished Gen 9's new name album, so bring it, let me come here. So I was just finished recording Regin Fire, and he comes in and I said like, let's sing with me. And the was like, wow, I could see the potential. So he had a melody for Take Me Out Jar, then we wrote it. So So and that's how they would give the song to Gabriel Selassie. I said, boy, play that tune and let me say how it will go on. And it was like the anthem for Dub Club for a long period of time. I mean, like people would leave Dub Club singing that song. It was that. It was that good. So that was that was probably nice to hear still. But I mean, like his album would be amazing. I mean, like his album would be amazing. Well, I'm a bit behind time right now, so I'm realistically looking at March. I'm doing also a mix CD. It'll be 10 tracks of like old school style, like old dancehall style, and with collaborations with like Chelsea, Will, Big Youths, and people like that with like collaborations. That's like the kind of mixtape type of style, and then the album hopefully I can release it by March. That's the plan still. Am I found a voice yet? No. If you can imagine, close your eyes. I imagine Cox and Dot hearing Burning Spear for the first time. I mean, how is that supposed to feel? Like, so to hear something like that for the first time is supposed to be amazing. So I haven't got that amazement yet. I'm not being racist right now. What I believe we need to do is be able to have the bands, what the bands produce can rock in a dancer in Jamaica. That's what we need to do. If we can rock Jamaica dancer with roots music, then we have a more mixed audience in Europe and in around the world. Because right now it's mostly a white audience. We like the festival is mostly a white audience. Even though we are in Europe, but if we could rock the dancehall, we could draw more black people into the audience and make it more mixed. I believe that is possible. So like when you go to London now, certain artists would watch in London, Jamaican artists will only have a white audience, a more white audience than if a BD man do a show in London, you'll get a black audience, a 90% black audience. So we want to get the audience 50-50. That's where it should be. Anywhere we go, we could have a 50-50 audience, depending on the country still. Because some countries are not gonna get that still, but that's a dream still. Well, I mean, like, if an artist is to depend on record sales, you better find the next job. That's all I can tell us right now, because an album right now, a live album now is costing like nearly, to record and mix, roughly 25 grand to make a good album. See, so you imagine if iTunes 99 cents, and they're gonna take out probably 30% out of that with taxes and plus distribution fees. So you're left with probably, I don't know, you're left with probably like 60 cents out of that. So you try to make 20, the math now is how do you make back 25 grand what you spent. Plus you have to do videos too. One video will cost a cheap video. It's like 4,000 US. So now and then it's a non-win. It's a non-win for a producer right now. As a producer, not gonna make it back. Like a live music producer, not gonna make it back. I don't care what anybody, unless something great should happen. But so it's basically it's about artists believe say boy money I'm making them, money just is not making. And you can see the charts there. So So artists right now have to depend. The recording is your promotion for your stage show, where you can eat your food still. And then an artist now has to really now take his art very, very seriously. Even though he can sing well, project himself properly across the audience, plus stage performance is a very important thing right now too, because you can't just go up on a stage and just be boring on stage. You have to be able to move your crowd, this is very, very important. I believe also that it's good if artists should have their own band. I know it is expensive for the promoter who's keeping the show at the same time, with airline tickets and hotel accommodations and what have you. But there should be some sort of line, some sort of compromise that can be made between the artist and the promoters. So if artists now can cut down this cost so the band can come, yeah, that's some sort of compromise between the artist and the promoters still to make that happen still. So artists can't be greedy. Artists have to believe in his band, and the band has to believe in the artist to be more like a family unit. Then the artist would have back it, then the artist wouldn't band. It's better the band is a family unit. Well, my mother used to always keep house party. Like house party in my days now is like you pay for going and buy liquor. That's house party. Call it blues party. They probably might not that way they say. So then my sister took it over, and then my brother took it over, and then that's how from birth music. Music to me, music can reflect the way you feel. I can drive my car and go downtown and have music in my head, how the atmosphere feels to me. So I'll be driving and I might go around Parade and go down King Street and then drive up Orange Street and then turn on to Matches Lane, and I can feel bass lines and drum patterns in my head just by driving. I can hear all what the horns them to sound. And I know I might sound kind of mad right now, but I'll be sleeping sometimes, and when I'm in my bed, I'll be hearing music in my head, and then I have a call Kirk or Dubs and say, boy Kirk, walk with him tomorrow, and then that's where it goes. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know, but I think I'm going crazy sometimes. Like I'll be hearing like music, like there's the times like for a week there's just pure music in my head, and I have to record all that stuff before I forget it. Selectors. Like dancehall is changed now. Dancehall is more like it's very dancehall is more like a jumping up and down thing, like fractics, like who can jump the highest now. The other day was who can make the most noise, and now it's who can jump up and down the highest. There's a jumping thing going on now. I think that dancehall is losing what dancehall used to be. I don't think it can ever return to what dancehall, when man used to dance with woman. I don't think that will ever come back again. It's more like a stage show type of vibes, Maybe that's where I feel that's where it's going right now. More like even like a Major Lazer show. Probably it's going more that direction, And like in my days, the crowd just dancing and grooving, that's good. But now it's like if the crowd now jump up and down, I don't know what's going on, Yeah. So only one thing I wish the DJs would do a bit more research, so to speak, and play the songs a bit longer. That'd be a good thing. Play the songs maybe a verse and a chorus, maybe, or maybe if a song's that good, you could play like 2 verses, would be nice, And I think if a DJ can talk and play the music, the songs will play longer. But we have two people, someone's gonna get bored, so that's what's going on right now. Because at this stage right now, we're not really getting any more superstars because of this. You know? Yeah, so we need more reggae superstars. So the DJs need to promote new artists. Don't be afraid. If the crowd stands up, still play it.